From Jerusalem to Babylon, God was pulling them. From Jerusalem to Babylon, God carried them. I know it feels like you've been pulled. I know many times it feels like you're being pulled in many different directions. I'm being pulled over here to be a mother, I'm being pulled over here to be the CEO, I'm being pulled over there to be the trash man, I'm being pulled over here to be a handyman, I'm the teacher and the cook, I'm the preacher and the pimp. I'm being pulled because you prostituting your gifts. The folk who can't see you and don't acknowledge you. The folk want to pull from you but won't admonish you, undervalue you. Because I'm being pulled comfortable to something that is exile, torment. It says, but hold on. From night shift, driving, trying to get home, just hold on. Got the kids on your nerves, stretching your absolute patience. Hold on. Husband don't know how to talk to you the right way, just hold on. Got the job playing the hell out of you, just hold on. You got you that doubt you and don't believe enough on you to start speaking positive to you, just hold on. Got the mama that won't support, daddy that don't show up, just hold on. I don't know who I'm talking to on this morning, but I just needed to tell you, you're being pulled from what was, walking into what is. When they got there, he said, listen, I, the Lord, carried you. Yeah. I know you thought that you were holding it together, but God's been carrying you. I know sometimes it felt like the weight of the world was enough to crush you, but God's been carrying you. You don't believe that? You doubt that on today. Let me clear it up, flip it and reverse it and give it back to you the right way. That God's been carrying you. That's why you ain't carried out in a casket. God's been carrying you. That's why you ain't died to the car accident. God's been carrying you. That's why you ain't been beat up or shot down. God's been carrying you. The life that you live owed you no value to make sure that you came out of it. But you have to know by resounding reason on today that God's been carrying me. That's why I don't worry about what folks say about me. God's been carrying me. That's why you can't be concerned about if they hire you, if they fire you, if they want to talk to you, or if they want to talk bad about you. God's been carrying me. He is alone on the way. If I feel like I ain't got nobody to talk to on today, if I'm all by myself, he says, know that God has been carrying me. And when you get there, the last part of verse 4 says, when you get there, first part of verse 5 says, build. I need you to build. I don't need you to be concerned about gossip, just build. I don't need you to be concerned about what everybody feel, build. I don't need you to be in a place where you are emotionally involved, where you are tapped out to be used in every other resource. Listen, this is what I want you to do. Don't sue them, build. I need you to don't fight them, build. I don't need you to quit. I need you to build. Whatever you do, build. How do you build? You build in the trial testimony. I came through this. There was weaker people who was too stressed out to this. There was weaker people who quit to this. Weaker as in equal to me, but there were stronger folk than all of us who didn't make it out like us, who died in the street, who died on the way. They said we wouldn't make it, but we're here. There were stronger people that didn't survive this journey. It's not for me to brag, it's for me to beg that you see that God's been carrying me. You need to see that God's been carrying me, and so I'm big, but not in myself. I brag on God. That because of him, I'm able to stand up from Jerusalem to Babylon and say, I'm still stable. Been dragged all through it, but I'm stable. Should have lost my mind, but I have it. Should have lost my family, but they still with me. I should never be in this place, but I live here by the grace and paid up for months in advance. I need to tell you on today that God's been carrying me. It don't matter what you look at and say about me. God's been carrying me.